Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, readers of all persuasions. It is I, Gayla, and welcome back to Book Uncorked and Caffeinated. And so today, as the video says, I am doing a book haul. But this is a cool book haul. It's a discounted book haul. So last week, I went to meet my friend in the city for brunch and a museum day, and then we were near the Strand, and I hadn't been in the Strand in a very long time. So if you know the Strand, it's like I think 4 or 5 floors. It's super big. It can be super crowded. But this particular day, they had all the discounted books. I guess they do this often. I hadn't been there in a long time. The discounted books on the outside, and it was like a block long. I didn't even get to go in the bookstore, not the library, the bookstore, because I spent all of my time going down the entire block looking at each shelf for books. And I think I bought 7, if I'm not mistaken, 7 books for like 30 bucks. It was so cool. I was like, yes, score, 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 score. So yes, the Strand in here in New York City. Oh, sorry. Strand in New York City. It says since 1927, and it claims to have 18 miles of books. So let's get started. So the first book I purchased, or one of the books, I'm not going in any particular order, they were just in the bag, was Night Crawling, a novel by Leah Motley. This is one of what should I say? A notice book in the last few years. It says Leah is a 2018 Oakland Youth Poet Laureate. Her work has been featured in the New York Times and Oprah Daily. She was born and raised in Oakland, where she continues to live. Night Crawling is her first novel. And I think I read this years ago. I remember seeing it. But yes, this was $3. Bam. So whether I read it or not, it's here. One author I've been wanting to get into is Kristen Hannum, but I'm not sure. Everybody raves about her book. I know Aaliyah from Book by Aaliyah talks about her books all the time. So this one is called titled Summer Island. This also was $3. So I figured if I'm gonna get into the author I didn't know, I would rather get it at a discounted rate than pay full price and not know if I like the author. Then the next book, I had to buy this one. It's the anniversary edition, 145th Street, short stories by Walter Dean Myers. So yes, I remember him from the 90s. So I'm gonna be reading that. I'm sure all the Harlem stories will bring me some joy in remembering all of those things from that time. Then this one, Kafir Boy, is an autobiography, the story of a black youth coming of age in apartheid South Africa. So I remember learning about apartheid when I was in high school. That was like a big thing in the 90s. And I remember this book, and I'm sure I have it on my shelves if I really was to look, or I had it at one point. But I don't think I actually read it. I think I had it, because you know how sometimes some books are the things to have. So I wanted to read it. Once again, $3. Then this one, I literally was looking at this the other day in the bookstore, and I was like, I don't know if I want to pay that much for a hardcover book. So hardcover is $30. I paid $5 for it. Famous Last Words. So I'm excited about that. Yes. And then this is another book, Family Law by Elizabeth Acevedo. And I've been wanting to read something by her as well. And so I was like, great. And this one was $5. And last but not least, Swift River by Essie Chambers. This was $5. And these are hardcover books, so this is a lot. You know, hardcover books start at like $25. This was $27.99, and I almost left this one. I kept putting it back and forth because I wasn't sure if I bought it or not. But I was like, for $5, if I bought it, I would probably, and I have it, I would take it to like a book swap or something like that. But I don't think I have, because I probably would have made a video about it already. So yeah, so that was 7 books for $30. So you know, I'm super happy about that. But you know, I always have to go to the Barn and the Noble. And I think I went there like 2 days later, and I got 3 books. And let's see what these 3 books cost compared to the 7 books I got. So I got 7 books for $30. So I got 3 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 boo 7 books for $30. And these 3 books, I got more stuff. My bill from Barnes and Noble was $83. That's because I got magazines and stuff like that. So let's see, $23 for this alone. But it's something I wanted to read. Oh my God! Look at God! I did not even pay attention. This is the newest book by Leila Motley. I didn't even look on the bottom. It even says that, like, crawling. Oh, that is gonna be an author read for sure. I've been going back and forth with this one, whether or not I was gonna buy it. Look at God, just all up and through. Then I bought The Best Man, Unfinished Business, and that winds up being $16. So right now we're at 39 books, and it was just 2 books. But these were books I was gonna buy anyway. So I had to get this, and then I've been going back and forth whether or not I was gonna get this book. But between Friends and Lovers, I picked it up, and that winds up being $16.12. That's because, you know, I got points on my Barnes Noble, so that's why the number seems a little off. But yeah, so I paid well over $40, almost $50 for 3 books, and then I got 7 books for $31. But it's all good. Books are good books. We gonna read them anyway. And yeah, as I'm sitting here, maybe I'll do an author study, author read. That's super cool. I didn't even think about that. I have so many things that I want to do with reading. I literally have to write them down, because if I don't, I'll be all discombobulated. But anywho, that is my book haul for the month of July. I think those are the only books I bought in July, I believe. I mean, it's just July. What's today's date? July 10th? Yeah, I don't think I purchased any books. Yeah, I don't think I purchased any books. Yeah, because this purchase was on... This purchase, when I went to Barnes, was on the 2nd. Okay, so yeah, these are my purchases. And I met up with a friend. I went to Strand before I went to Barnes. So that means I did that at the end of June. So yes, here we go. We got my books. I'm happy. I'm always happy to have books. Always happy to have new books. Whether they're new to me or just new for where I got them from, or old books to somebody else. They're new to me. So anywho, that's it. Hope you have a lovely evening, and I will see you later. Toodles. Bye. Oh, I'm back. What I mean, toodles. Bye. Do all the things. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things, and I'll see you later. Bye.